100.1 Moose FM. I'm Dub. Katarina's here, and Oliver from the North Peace Cultural Society is here. How are you doing today, Oliver?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for being here. It's hard to believe, but we're like 5 weeks out, something like that, from Bright Nights in June at the Cultural Center.
I think it's actually 4 weeks.
You might be right. It's
which
like,
is scary to me.
Yeah. It's kind of the sort of an annual celebration of arts in the community that is hosted by the Cultural Center every year, eh?
Absolutely. We got some amazing things planned. We've got Art Stars, where we're going to have 3 or maybe 4 local artists who will actually talk about their goals, their aspirations, what they, how they've achieved what they've achieved, what their process is, and that's going to be on the first day of the festival. On the last day of the festival, we're going to have an art market of all local artisans and artists, and the big print day, where they're actually going to pull really large prints under a road construction roller.
Yeah, it's
so much fun
to watch.
Along with that, the city is partnering with the Arts Council, and they're going to unveil new bike racks that were designed last year.
Oh,
cool.
Okay.
And
I remember this. Yeah,
they're going to be placed around town. They're going to unveil them on Friday. Friday from 5 to 7. They'll have a bike rack unveiling, and then they'll have some locations set out where you can go around town and see where they're at. These were all designed by locals and then put together by a local welding company, and they're going to be bright and colorful. And the city's going to put them on their website as the public. They've got a new portion of the website for public art. It's all going to be listed there, so that's kind of cool.
Very cool.
And the big news.
The big announcement.
So last month I said we were going to have to hold off to announce it because I had to sign a contract and everything. So we have someone who is one of Canada's hottest country music stars. Started in the 2000s. He's won countless awards, including Juno Awards, CCMAs, ECMA Awards. He's been inducted into the Nova Scotia Country Music Hall of Fame. He's had 12 albums recorded. He's received a certified platinum album for his debut album. Any guesses?
I have a few.
You have a few? Well, he's done some charitable work with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
Okay, I think I got it now.
Okay. Was made the first ever Colonel Commandant of the Royal Canadian Air Cadets. It is George Canyon.
Yeah, Georgie.
George Canyon will be in town on June 13th, Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
Awesome.
Such a good luck day.
Yes.
So does that mean he's going to be playing like a concert at the Cultural Center that day then?
Full concert at the Cultural Center at 7:30.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get him in to do some stuff with Art Stars and maybe at the art market. But I mean,
so cool.
just having him visit is great.
Yeah.
Even if he just came in and listened to the other artists. So we can't guarantee that, but we're going to invite him.
Yeah.
But yeah, full concert at the Cultural Center. Tickets will go on sale at 10 a.m. this morning.
Okay, there you go. And you can snap those up quick because I know we are a George Canyon town.
We
love
are.
Georgie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since he was here, 2 or 3, I think.
Something like that.
So we're really hoping that people will be ready for a new concert by him.
Oh, how exciting.
That is so exciting.
Very cool.
Now for Bright Nights in June, I've seen you like post lots on the page, so like they're updating there. But for someone who's hearing about this for the first time, is it a ticketed event?
So the only ticketed event will be the George Canyon show. Everything else is basically free.
Yeah. Which is super cool. So much to do.
I've got to actually say, for the art market, we've got a lot of free activities. There's only one thing that you might have to pay for. If you decide to take a tie-dyeing workshop, you might have to pay $5 for a T-shirt.
Still very reasonable though, and
absolutely
so fun. $5 for a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Get to tie-dye it however you want.
Absolutely.
At Bright Nights though, there's a variety of things at the inside and outside. Can you kind of run through that?
Oh, there's so much, and I'm sure I'm going to miss something. But I mean, I was talking to the Potters Guild yesterday. They're going to do some demonstrations. They're going to have some activities for kids. The printmakers are going to be pulling the big prints, like I said. We've got a local artist who's fairly new to Fort St. John. She's going to do 2 kids classes, one that's going to be for ages 1 to 5 with a parent, and one for ages 6 to 12 where parents don't need to stay beside their child. So, I mean, if they want to go and check out the big print day while their 6-year-old does some painting. The painting we do ask people to pre-register for. There's going to be the one session in the morning for the 1 to 5-year-olds and one session in the afternoon for the 6 to 12-year-olds. We also are asking people to pre-register for the start of the tie-dyeing. But then as people will move at different speeds, we're just going to open classes up and come by, and if there's a spot, you can jump in.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're hoping for more demonstrations as well. So we're going to talk to some of the dance studios, and they can actually do little 30-minute dance classes perhaps. The Quilters Guild will probably be there. I haven't heard from them, but they usually come. Flying Colors will be doing a number of events throughout. Basically just a lot of local artists will have stuff and stuff for sale as well. So maybe bring a little bit of extra cash just in case.
Always
you might
a
find
great
some
gift.
amazing gifts.
A gift to give somebody, something locally handmade, all that good stuff, right? So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
awesome. All right, Oliver. Well, as you said, tickets for the George Canyon portion of this go on sale 10 a.m. this morning at npcc.bc.ca or at the box office. Where can people find out more information about Bright Nights as you kind of give out more information?
So we will be putting it on our website. There's already some things up on up for information on the website. We'll also be posting on our Instagram and on our Facebook pages. So give us a follow, and you'll see it. One of the first things that happens, you'll see it there. So I do want to mention before we stop. We run a daycare at the school at the center.
The center, yeah.
After school care at the center, and we've got 2 spots open. So if you're looking for something for your child, your school-aged child to do over the summer, they have an arts-based focus, and they do crafts. They do runs to the park. They actually do visits out to the seniors' homes so they can do art projects with the seniors. A lot of things that happen all through the summer, and there's 2 spots available for July and August.
And local artists will come in and do crafts with the kids too. So
quite a lot actually over the summer.
Yeah.
We try to make sure that there's a lot of arts focus over the summer when we have more time.
yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, again, more info, npcc.bc.ca. You can follow the North Peace Cultural Society on Facebook as well. Oliver, always glad to be here, have you here. We appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421.